and then you're going to start a watch party, right? That's how it works. She's a social media expert.
Jason posted the link in the chat so you guys can all get it right there also. Thank you, Jason. All right, here we go.
All right, so
we are good to go.
We're live.
All right, now we can continue.
All right, so go back to
our amazing presentation here. All right, there we go.
All right, awesome. All right, so we're going to go to the first slide. So one of the things that really separates MyDailyChoice from all other network marketing companies is that this was a business that was founded by affiliates. For those of you that aren't familiar with my story and Jenna's story, we actually started out in the field as affiliates and distributors in network marketing before we decided to start MyDailyChoice. Now, the reason why that's important is because a lot of companies are founded by folks that have a lot of corporate experience, but may have never actually built a network marketing team from the ground up. So I think one of the advantages that we have is we understand what it's like to be in your shoes. We've been there before. We've built big teams. We know, all the right activities that it takes to, build a successful network marketing business. So that gives us a little bit of an edge because we always have, the affiliates business in mind. And because of that, I think we have just more insights into developing things to help you grow your business. So I believe we've created one of the most dynamic opportunities in the network marketing industry when you combined some of the unique products and brands that you're going to learn about on this webinar with the marketing system and the tools that we make available for free to all affiliates. And then all of that is kind of backed by an unmatched compensation plan. When you add those things together, I believe those are some of the reasons why MyDailyChoice has just been growing astronomically the last couple of years. And if you look at this chart, you'll see we've had unprecedented growth. And in 2017 was really when we, like the beginning of the launch of one of our brands, Hempworx. We ended that year right around 10 million in sales. And then from 2017 to 2018, we had this huge 10x jump from 10 to 100 million. We won the Bravo Award for being the fastest growing network marketing company in the whole industry. And then 2019, we did 170 million. So we've had 3 years of incredible growth. We've been featured on Direct Selling News, My Vegas magazine, Business for Home, and we have really no signs of slowing down at all. So when you decide to partner with MyDailyChoice, you're really getting a business in a box, and we call these things our pillars. There's several pillars that really separate MyDailyChoice from other network marketing companies. So we're going to walk you through what some of those pillars are, and then we're going to elaborate on each one specifically through the presentation. So the first one is the products. When you join MyDailyChoice, you're getting access to MyDailyChoice products that are 100% exclusive to this business. And what does that mean? That means that you can't get into MyDailyChoice and then go into a big box retail store and see all the same products that you're going to have to compete against. The only way that customers can purchase MyDailyChoice products is through the MyDailyChoice system. So the products are exclusive to you. They're wellness and lifestyle focused. And one of the things that Jen came up with was a 60-day money back guarantee. The industry standard is 30 days. And Jen's like, hey, we know our products work. We're super confident in them. Let's give people a 60-day money back guarantee. So amazing products backed by a guarantee. And it just shows with the number of customers we've been able to generate, the last several years. So that's pillar number one. Anytime you join a network marketing business, you want to have products that work, that are unique, highly consumable. And we have products that are for everyone in MyDailyChoice. Number two is the compensation plan. When Jen and I started MyDailyChoice, I remember we were sitting in like a casino or something. And she's like, I was, pitching her on joining, MyDailyChoice. And at the time we weren't married, and she was thinking about getting out of the industry. And I was convincing her to come back into the industry. And she said, you need to do things different. Like, you have to treat people fairly. You got to have a generous compensation plan. So really, we've been attracting so many top network marketing leaders in the industry because we're one of the only compensation plans that pays out up to 85% of the business volume that's generated. most compensation plans out there pay out way, way less. So up to an 85% payout. There's 8 different ways to get paid. You can get paid weekly and monthly, and there's multiple payout options. So if you live in the United States, you can get a direct deposit every week coming to your bank account. There's even creative payout options where we're paying in precious metals such as gold, silver, and platinum. If you're international, we can pay you in cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin. There's even prepaid debit cards that you can get shipped to your address where your commissions are loaded onto that card. So tons of payout options. And that's just one of the ways that we make things really attractive for the leaders. The third pillar is the marketing system, which is what I'm most passionate about, because I feel like in this industry, you know, there are companies that have great products, but at the end of the day, it's network marketing. You have to have a way to get the products out to the masses. And one of the things we've done is we've built an entire marketing suite of, you know, custom websites, lead capture pages, contact management systems, email campaigns, autoresponders, and this whole marketing system, this whole suite is available to every affiliate, and it's 100% free. So I always tell leaders, like, what do you have to lose? I mean, if you're in another network marketing company, you're probably building these things and having to sell it to your team. Here, it's all done for you and it's free. And then the last pillar are the opportunity highlights. I think it's the best timing in history right now to you be in network marketing, to start your own home-based business. It's a global opportunity. You can work this thing from anywhere. You can have a flexible schedule. And I just think network marketing is a better way. Anything you want to add to these 4 pillars, or what really separates us from other businesses out there?
We're also a debt-free company. You know, we started from ground zero. Josh and I started this business out of a small apartment in Towson, Maryland, and we had one little unit when we started, because we started as affiliates. We're just regular people like you guys, and we saw the vision from way back when. You know, in fact, I used to make fun of Josh because I'm like, why didn't you call your business MyDailyChoice? You know, and he said, well, because I envision giving people a lot of choices, a lot of different brands, a lot of different products, a lot of different ways to promote their business in their style. So, you know, I'm super proud of the business that we've been able to create and grow from the beginning. And now, you know, we're still, I feel like we're still just at the beginning, and the best is still yet to come.
One of the things that we're also really proud of is the team that we've surrounded ourselves with. You know, like we always think like your business is only as good as your team. You know, we're only 2 people. You can't run everything, especially as the business gets bigger and bigger as you grow into different countries. So we've developed an amazing support team at corporate. And this support team is responsible for award-winning marketing, global sales support, product research and development, international expansion, customer service. So there's all these different elements of a business, and our corporate staff really helps build out all those different functions. So just think about it. If you're going to start a traditional business today, like, you know, we're in a crazy environment, you want to make money, maybe you just lost your job and you're looking at different options and you want to start your own business. If you were to go out and hire a team like this, it would cost you a lot of money with HR, payroll, insurance, all these different expenditures. And here at MyDailyChoice, you get access to a super skilled team that is here to support you every day in your business. So I don't think you can really put a price on that. I mean, we've got some of the best corporate staff, amazing talent, really hardworking employees, and we're really happy that they're, you know, especially during these times, working 24/7 to support our affiliates. Anything you want to add about our team?
I'm super proud of our team, and you know, we have surrounded ourselves with experts in their field. You know, they have network marketing on the corporate side experience. But another fun fact is our COO, I recently found out, also has affiliate experience. So that's kind of nice to have some people on our team that truly understand, you know, the communication, what's needed to help affiliates really get to the next level. I'm sure some of you guys have seen Chris Baum. He's truly an amazing guy that's been working with many of you. He's the vice president of global sales. You know, I could go one by one and tell you guys all kinds of great things about each and every one of these people, but we're very blessed to have been able to surround ourselves with so much talent in this industry.
So let's talk about network marketing. Like why do we choose network marketing? If you're considering options right now, why is network marketing the best industry compared to other industries? Why is it a better way? Well, I think there's a couple of reasons for it, but if you actually look at the business model of network marketing versus other models, it's really simple. Most traditional businesses, in order to get their products out to the masses, they have to pay millions of dollars in advertising, endorsements, sponsorships, television, radio. These are all usually kind of a built-in cost for most companies. And in network marketing, it's interesting. Most companies, the advertising cost is little to nothing because the company's paying affiliates for word of mouth advertising. So it's a really interesting model. Network marketing pays people instead of paying, the traditional advertising channels. So it's an amazing industry, and it's bigger than a lot of the other big industries out there, such as NFL, music, video games, movie industry, organic products, 189 to $200 billion a year industry. And especially right now with the crazy environment that we're in, network marketing is actually soaring. I've seen companies that are up 3 to 500% in just a matter of a couple of months because so many people are looking for a home-based business, which is really the foundation of network marketing. It's using affiliates as their own entrepreneurs to do advertising. So I'm a big believer in the industry. It's changed my life. I got in when I was 18 years old, and I've been in the industry ever since, and it's just transformed my life. Industry pays out $200 million a day in commissions. It's growing globally. So I think I really believe network marketing is the best way. If you're looking for an industry to get involved with, don't look any further. Take a serious look at network marketing.
If you look at Google Trends right now, starting a home-based business is a huge trend right now. A lot of people are looking for a plan B. Many of us turn our plan Bs into plan As and are able to have success with our time and our financial status. As Eric Worre, industry trainer, says, he says, network marketing is not perfect, but it is better. And, we've thought of all kinds of ways to become entrepreneurs. And this by far, I feel is the easiest way to get started in the business world.
So let's talk about our house of brands. What is a house of brands? So one of the things that makes MyDailyChoice unique is when we first started the business, we didn't want to be pigeonholed into one industry. And I'll give you an example. If we launched MyDailyChoice, and let's say it was called, My Daily Skincare, just as an example, then the business would be branded towards one industry, being skincare products, right? So we didn't want to do that because we knew that as time went on, there's going to be more industries that were emerging, such as CBD and some of the other industries that we've gotten into. So our concept was, instead of making our battle cry about one ingredient, one niche, one industry, we wanted to create a house of brands. So MyDailyChoice is really, the network marketing business. It's the company, it's the opportunity. And then underneath MyDailyChoice, there's all these different brands that you can purchase as a consumer and that you can resell as an affiliate. So that's really the concept and the vision, because at the end of the day, you may be here for CBD, but you may have friends that are here for essential oils, or you may be really into travel, but you've got friends that are into sprays, right? So everybody has different, interests, which is why, MyDailyChoice, we wanted to give people choices for which brand, that they want to promote and purchase. So we have 4 house of brands, four brands in the house of brands right now. Daily Sprays, which is for performance health; Hempworx, which is for daily health; Mantra Essential Oils, which is for personal health; and then High Life Travel, which is for emotional health.
And what's really amazing, I feel like, is Josh has been preaching this since the day MyDailyChoice was in existence. And this was when we only had 3 sprays. There were no other brand lines. And we were telling the vision to people before it ever existed. And Josh, the genius that he is, noticed very early on in his own career that companies are all about one thing. And then they've got to kind of shift and reinvent themselves to try to keep up with the trends. He wanted to stay ahead of the curve. He wanted to stay ahead of the trends and build this out so that we would never be in a situation where we were pigeonholed into one thing as time, time evolves and everything starts changing in the industry. So hats off to you for having the vision and the foresight to put this into place, because at first it didn't make a lot of sense to be My Daily Choice, but now it makes a lot of sense because our vision has come to fruition.
All right, so let's talk about, well, first off, thank you. Let's talk about our daily sprays. So this was really our flagship product line. It was the first line we launched with. Like Jen said, there were only 3 sprays when we first got started. Now that's expanded into 6 sprays, and we've got some interesting ideas to continue developing our daily sprays brand. But it's for performance health, and the first 2 sprays are Boost, which is for quick energy. It's got your natural caffeine from coffee bean. Really awesome product. I think my favorite thing about Boost is I'm somebody that's really sensitive to energy products that are high in caffeine. So for instance, I can't drink energy drinks. It doesn't sit well with me, but I can take Boost throughout the day. It's easy, it's convenient, 6 sprays, and I have the energy with no crash at the end of the day. So that's my favorite thing about Boost. Shield has coral calcium in it, and it's really a spray to balance your pH level so that you can stay healthy. The next 2 sprays are the brain spray, which is for focus and concentration. There's a couple of really good active ingredients in brain, such as Sensoril and Cognizin, 2 really awesome ingredients. And, as a chess player, I've played really, really long chess tournaments. It's really hard to stay focused. So if you're, in something like that, the brain spray is really good for staying focused and concentrated. Trim 365 is actually our top seller, I guess, because everybody's stuck at home and just, eating. And some people aren't, making, their daily workout trip to the gyms. Gyms are closed.
Yeah.
So Trim 365 has been blowing up, but it's got Garcinia cambogia and really good to help, suppress the appetite and, help trim some of those unwanted pounds. We also have Peak, which is Peak was actually the first product in the spray line that we developed. It's got deer antler velvet, and then there's several super fruits and antioxidants in the Peak spray. It's really for workout support, helping with downtime. So a lot of athletes have been using deer antler velvet for their recovery time. So if you're in the gym and you're torn up and then you need 3 days off, Peak helps with your recovery times. And then sleep is for peaceful rest. There's melatonin, there's valerian root, 6 sprays. It's like night out, with the sleep spray.
One thing I want to say about Peak too, if you are tracking your performance in the gym, or if you're doing home workouts, or however you're doing your daily exercise, if you are tracking it, start tracking it when you're taking Peak, because you will see that you'll be able to get more reps in, your muscles won't be as fatigued. It's truly an amazing product. And just a little backstory on why Josh launched this product initially was he used to be, or is still, I guess, a Ravens fan. I don't know. Ray Lewis had an amazing recovery using deer antler, which sparked his interest into launching a product that could, provide those powerful ingredients. One thing that separates this product from everything else out there, there's actually more deer antler velvet in this bottle of Peak than what you will find for price point on any retail shelf. So just a little fun fact about Peak.
All right, now we're going to tell you about our next house of brand, or a next brand in the house of brands, which is Hempworx. And there's a really funny story of how Hempworx was founded. So I'm going to let Jen tell you a little bit about the story of how it was founded, then go through the products, and then we'll talk about the other brands as well.
Didn't start out funny, but it ended funny. So Hempworx started because of a need within myself, you guys. In 2014, just as we were launching My Daily Choice, I became very ill, and I was only 28 years old. So there was no reason for me to feel sick or tired all the time. So this was a shock to me, especially as I was just now starting to date Josh, trying to impress him. And yet here my hair was falling out, my skin was breaking out, and I was a mess. And I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. In fact, I couldn't figure it out. Neither could the doctors either for quite a while. And eventually we realized that my body was just missing a few key ingredients that I desperately needed, which led me on my cannabis journey. You guys, I had been sick and tired of being sick and tired. I remember sitting in doctor's office waiting for tests, and I remember reading an article about cannabis and the specific issues that I was dealing with at the time. So I left the doctor's office. I went straight out to get my medical marijuana card with no information or experience on marijuana at the time. In fact, I grew up very, conservative, thinking that marijuana was bad. It was a drug. It was all this stuff. And I had no idea there was even a difference between marijuana and hemp. So at the time I was just in a place of desperation looking for answers when I started my cannabis journey. And at first, as I'm trying these different CBD brands, I'm not getting great results. So at first I'm just saying, maybe this doesn't work. But through Josh's contacts, I was blessed to be able to find samples from a farm in Kentucky. And you guys, these products, within a week of taking these products, my health began to restore. My symptoms began to reverse, and my health just completely took a turnaround. And because of my own personal experience, I became very, very passionate about getting these products out to people. And I told Josh, since we're My Daily Choice, right? We need to have choices here. We need to put these products into our business. And initially he said, that's way too risky. We're not doing that. And besides, what are you going to call this brand anyway? And I said, well, we're going to call it Hempworx because this hemp works. And he said, that's actually really good. That's really catchy. Maybe you should do that. So I launched Hempworx as a standalone company initially. And within 8 weeks, my sales just skyrocketed just from word of mouth. I had a Facebook group that went from 0 to 100,000 people in just under 8 weeks. And at that time, then Josh took me seriously and said, okay, we'll merge it together. We'll put it into My Daily Choice. And that's when you saw the rapid growth that Hempworx has had still to this day. So as it's bettered my life, we've received hundreds of thousands of testimonies since our inception. And we're just getting started. Now we're getting into international markets. Now we're getting into all the corners of the world. And we're so excited to bring these products to you guys. But that's the beginning of Hempworx and kind of how it started. So a lot of people ask me, why do we need CBD? Why can't I just take my regular multivitamin? Or why can't I just, do what I'm already doing? Why do we need CBD? And the biggest answer I have to that is we are all built with an endocannabinoid system. If you don't know what this is yet, go look it up, go Google it. There's tons of information out there right now. There wasn't a few years ago, but there is now. The ECS is a complicated network of receptors in our brain, gut, and throughout our body. CBD works with our body's ECS to support a state of balance. And the best way to describe it is when you're taking CBD, you just feel normal again. So if you've ever had to experience what not feeling normal feels like, it's the best gift that you can give anybody. And I think that's why people are so passionate about the products that we have. The other thing that we do is we use hemp seed oil with our CBD. We believe that the plant belongs together. And the hemp seed oil that we use is, rich in 2 types of essential fatty acids, omega-6 and omega-3, which will help support cardiovascular health, respiratory health, immune health, and it's going to help hydrate your hair and skin. As you can see, my hair has grown back, my skin has cleared up, and everything is good to go now. And Josh is once again attracted to me once again. Hallelujah for CBD. All right, so to talk about our products a little bit, you guys, we've got our CBD tinctures, and they come in 3 different strengths, 500, 750, and 1500. We've also got 7 different flavors: natural, peppermint, cinnamon, strawberry guava, orange sunshine, lemon lime, and watermelon mint.
Which one's your favorite?
my favorite keeps changing because I'm rotating through all of them. So initially my favorite was strawberry, then I went to orange, and right now I'm taking lemon lime, and it's the best thing ever.
Orange and cinnamon are my two favorite.
Yes, they're all amazing. So based on your preferences, you're destined to find something that you love. We also launched recently our CBD plus soft gels. And the reason we went into the soft gel format is because we wanted to add in additional ingredients to give just an extra oomph in certain aspects of our health. So we've got CBD plus Vitality. In fact, I have this one right here for you guys to see.
It's a newer product that we just launched.
Yes, that we just launched, which has vitamin D and dried yeast. How do you say that? Fermentate. There we go. CBD plus Vitality. This is for your immune health. We've got CBD plus curcumin. That's going to be for your active health, your joints and things like that. CBD plus melatonin is going to help you get a restful night's sleep. And we've got CBD plus coffee berry extract, which is going to give you natural energy.
One thing about the CBD coffee berry that I've noticed is more so than just feeling like energized. Like when I take the Boost spray, I feel energy. When I take the coffee berry, it's almost like a different type of energy. It's almost like brain hacking. I feel like I can see things more clearly, believe it or not. And I just love the way that the coffee berry makes me feel. It's a different type of energy. I don't feel like I'm ready to go run a marathon, but I feel like if I have a huge pile of work that I have to get through, I can get through it and have no mental fatigue. And that's been what I've noticed the most from taking the CBD plus coffee berry.
We also have our CBD gummies and our coffee. So our gummies are 450 milligrams. They're natural flavor. We've got some lemon, orange, and grape. They're also gluten-free, which is a big deal for me. Everything I eat is gluten-free. So I wanted to make gummies that were also gluten-free. Our coffee, which is getting famous for being whipped coffee. If you guys have ever tried that, go try it. If you haven't, you can look on any Instagram post or Facebook post to see how to do that exactly. But that's 5 milligrams of CBD per cup. And again, you're not going to have the crazy jitters or anything. It's all natural, organic coffee, Arabica beans. Good stuff. All right, our CBD pet products for our furry friends. Full spectrum CBD, which is in bacon flavor. They've got 250 milligrams. And with our beef flavored chews, they're 2.5 milligrams of CBD per chew.
What I've noticed with our dogs, we have two smaller princess type dogs, and we give them the bacon flavored tinctures, and they absolutely love it. And you can tell such a huge difference from when they have it versus when they haven't taken it. It's like, especially Stella, our bigger one, she's really crazy if she doesn't take the tinctures. But when they take it, they're calmed down, they're chill, and they're not tearing up the carpet and that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. Helps with so many different things with our pets, for sure. All right, we've got our topicals as well for athletic and beauty. So our relief cream comes in 2 different sizes. This is our topical cream with CBD and emu oil. So you're going to use this topically on joints or areas that are, having any issue. Our Renew and Revive creams are a skincare product. Renew is infused with apple stem cells, also comes in 2 different sizes. And you're going to use this one during the day. You can also use it at night. Our Revive cream is infused with collagen and retinol. And this one is now upgraded to a bigger size than it used to be, which is exciting. And we're going to use this one at nighttime. So no THC in any of these. So I think one of your favorite ones is the Relief cream.
I love Relief. Yeah. If I could bathe in Relief when I'm sore, I would do. Anytime I have an issue, I use Relief. It's like, I think that's the best of the topicals. That's my favorite one. I don't use the Renew or the Revive, but the Relief is incredible.
I recently got stress fractures in my feet, you guys, because I'm 8 months pregnant and I'm carrying a 1-year-old around. And my foot doctor said, how's your foot doing? I said, I'm doing really, really great. About 98%. I feel like I'm back to normal. He said for that other 2%, you should find you some CBD cream to put on your foot. And I was like, I'm way ahead of you, man. I'm already doing that. And he's like, if you have access, I got a lot of access to this cream. So let me tell you, it works phenomenal for a lot of different things. This line I'm extremely passionate about. I love our hair and body care line. We're using cold press organic hemp seed oil in these products. It comes in 2 different types, regular and deep hydration formulas. We've got the shampoo, conditioner, and hair mask. And these are in salon, they're salon quality and in salon sizes. You get a huge bottle for just an amazing price. So we've also got the Pure Glow hair serum, as well as the hand and body lotion. I use the Pure Glow hair serum on my ends of my hair. I also use it for flyaways. And you guys, if you've seen my videos on Facebook, you know I put wigs on and I use them on my wigs, and it helps just maintain those locks as well. So it's good for real hair, fake hair, all hair types. We recently launched our botanical facial masks, which are super, super amazing for the in-home spa night that you may be craving for right now. I know with some of our salons being closed, this is a huge product line that we launched. We love it. Lightly scented, but promotes the appearance of flawless, firm, and radiant looking skin. Contains 25 milligrams of broad spectrum CBD in the CBD one. Now there's also another version which has no CBD. So either one of them work amazingly well. I did a live demonstration on this on my Facebook. Some of you may have seen that video. It's very easy to use. There's the mask in between 2 sides of mesh. You peel one side off, stick it on your face for 25 minutes. You can also peel the other side off, smooth it to the skin. What I like about these masks is they don't fall off your face. I've tried so many different ones, and I always have an issue with them peeling or falling off early. These ones actually stay on your face, and afterwards, your face feels so hydrated. And again, I can't speak highly enough about
I've
it.
actually used the facial mask, and I really love it. I mean, it made my skin feel just really awesome. And
he hydrated his beard.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to use masks when you have a beard, but this one actually stayed on. And after taking it off, my skin felt really smooth, and it actually looked better when I was like, wow, I look pretty good after, using one of these. But it's been an amazing launch. The first week after launching the facial mask, we sold, I think it was like 40,000 masks just in the first 7 days. So these products are blowing up right now. And just really excited to see how this product line specifically, how it evolves. So super stoked on the facial masks.
We've got our CBD bath bombs, which are infused with essential oils. They're gluten-free, 100% natural, cruelty-free, vegan, non-GMO, and they're handmade. They come in 6 different scents, and each and every one of them are phenomenal. So we've also added more CBD to these than our previous version. There's 30 milligrams of CBD per bath bomb. Josh is always like, can I put this in the tub with Zoe? I'm like, just a little bit, because these things are powerful. Just break off a little piece. They fill up the tub amazing. And you guys, if you have a rough day at the gym, rough day at work, whatever, it's a great way to end your night for sure.
So I'm kind of getting the theme, right? They can use the bath bombs first, then they get out, they can use the facial mask.
They can get in the bath, put their mask on while they're in there, and do both at the same time. And if you want to get really fancy, you can wash your hair with a hemp care line, put your hair in a shower cap with the mask, the hair mask, and you can just come out of that bath all smooth and ready to go. Like you don't
like an in-home spa day.
You don't even need to go to the salon. I'm just saying, you got it all at home. All right, so moving right along to our Mantra essential oils.
All right, so Mantra is one of our other brands, and we're really excited about this brand because a lot of people that use CBD also use essential oils. And I think they even did a poll, and I think it was something like 70%, don't quote me on that, but it was like 60 to 70% of CBD users are also purchasing essential oils because it makes sense, right? If you're into more of a natural, holistic lifestyle, essential oils fits right in. So, we wanted to get into this space, particularly. There's some other, really big direct sales companies that have launched essential oils that have done quite well with them. So, we decided, hey, let's build, one of the best essential oil brands in the network marketing space. So here's our Mantra essential oil line. we have our individual essential oils, which is frankincense, lemon, tea tree, eucalyptus, peppermint, clary sage, and lavender. And these are all pure premium essential oils. You can diffuse them. You can use some of them topically. And what I really like about these oils compared to what else is out there in the industry is quality and pricing. They're very high quality. You can tell as soon as you start diffusing them that there's a kind of a really powerful aroma that I haven't found with some of the other competitor brands out there, but also price. All 7 of the oils that are on this slide you can buy for $99, whereas some of the individual ones in other competing brands are $39, $49, $59. Like frankincense, for instance, a lot of brands, could be $39 to $59 for just frankincense. Here you can get all 7 oils for $99, and they're super high quality. So we're really excited about the individual essential oils. They've done very well since, and these are kind of a recent product for us, but they've done very well.
And I just want to say too, like, I'm just now starting to get into all the different ways you can use essential oils. Like, there's literally thousands of ways you can use these. And I picked up a book on Amazon recently called Gentle Babies. So if you guys want to know, like, what do I do with all of these, or what can I use for, this versus that? How do I make, natural bug repellent? How do I, clean my floors naturally? How do I create, even better skincare? With our products, we have people that are mixing the frankincense with our Renew cream and getting amazing results just doing that. So there's a lot of different ways you can use it. So if you haven't seen that book or read it, it's a great how-to kind of guide to mix and match some of these essential oils. But with the chakra blend, these are already mixed for you, so it makes it even easier. This comes in 6 different blends. We've got focus, energy, and they're pretty self-explanatory what they do. Restore, relax, breathe, and sleep.
And once again, it comes down to quality and pricing. So here with pricing, $149 for the whole chakra collection, and you're getting 6 blended oils that have a bunch of different individual essential oils blended into one. I think there's a ton of value in it. In fact, some of the other brands that have, blends and collections like this are $300 to $500, to get, the collection, whereas ours is $149. Incredible products. Love the way that these work.
Also, our bottles are bigger.
Yes, the bottles are bigger. Most are actually 5 milliliter bottles, and ours are 10 milliliter bottles. So, twice the size. So it'll last you longer, better pricing, high quality. Can't go wrong with the Mantra line. The other thing that's really cool is we have our own nebulizer diffuser. I didn't actually really know about this diffuser, but it's really easy to use. You just plug it in. It's silent, and it doesn't take any water at all. So you just pour the essential oil right into the nebulizer diffuser, and it doesn't dilute it. So maybe that's why our that's why they have such a powerful.
You don't have to use as much, so it lasts much longer than you would if you were using a water diffuser, for sure. Plus, there's no cleaning really. Like, you barely have to clean it. With the water ones, you constantly have to clean them because they get moldy or stinky or whatever water creates in there.
All right, and then the last brand that we launched was High Life Travel, which is really for emotional health. So High Life Travel, the whole point of launching High Life Travel was to create experiences for the affiliates. And this is one of the only travel memberships in the industry that will bring you the deepest discounts and wholesale travel rates that literally, run circles around the big travel brands that are out there. And the way that we've been able to do that is because it's a private membership club. It's not a public facing club. So, nobody can just go to our website and book their trips. They have to be a member first. So there's no rate parity. We don't have, we don't have to play with retail pricing. We're passing all the savings and discounts, to the members, that are members of High Life Travel. So this platform and this technology has saved over $7 million for members, and really, really exciting platform. What I like about it the most is it's all in one. When I book travel, one of the things that really drives me crazy is having to go to different places to book, right? Like, I go to one place for flights, I go somewhere else for hotels. I go somewhere else for excursions. I have to go somewhere else for car rentals. If I want to get a vacation home, got to go somewhere else. If I want to go to get on a really nice cruise, I have to go to a cruise line website, right? So this platform combines all of that into one booking portal so that it's convenient for you. You don't have to go to a gazillion different places. You can do all your searches from your portal. And the other thing that's cool is you get reward credits every time you book a trip. Okay, so if you book a flight, if you book a hotel, if you book a cruise through the platform, you're getting reward credits, and those are redeemable for either free travel, so future trips, or you can redeem them for rewards, gift cards, and that sort of thing. And the other thing that's nice is there's a referral program where you can share your travel portal and friends, guests, family, people that you know,
at no cost to them.
At no cost to them can get 50% of the savings, and you get the other 50% back as reward credits in your account. So even if you don't travel, you can share the portal. Other people can travel, and you're getting reward credits, and they're getting savings. And here's what I'll say right now about travel. I know travel is like a crazy topic right now, but if you look at what's happening right now in our world, where a lot of people can't travel, or borders are closed, or there's a little bit of hesitancy and fear right now to travel, there's a huge pent up demand that's building right now because people are going stir crazy. They want to leave their house. They want to go back to the way that their lifestyle was, prior to this crazy environment that we're in. So all that means is it's really a waiting game with this brand for us. As soon as, borders are open back up, more people are starting, and we're seeing that now. Economies are opening back up. Things are starting to go back to normal. I think this product is going to absolutely blow up. So really, really excited about High Life Travel. And there's affordable options for everyone with this product line. There's a $29 a month option. So, literally, a little over $300 a year. One booking on the portal will pay for your membership. And then there's higher packages that have more perks, but incredible brand, and really excited about, watching this brand grow as things start to go back to normal. So really, guys, when you look at the house of brands, there's something for everyone, right? Like as we went through those slides, maybe Hempworx is what drew you in, but maybe travel is what's going to draw your friends in, or maybe you're here for essential oils, but your friends are really going to want sprays, right? So there's brands, there's products for everyone. And all I would really have to say to you is, who do you know that doesn't really want to be healthier, perform better, or travel the world? If you just asked, your contacts those questions, I'm sure there's going to be a product in My Daily Choice that's going to get them excited. So that's the advantage that we have over other network marketing companies. While some companies are focused just on Noni Berry, great, let them focus on Noni Berry. We're getting into all these different brands. Or if one company's focused just on skincare, or just on travel, or just on CBD, our strategy is to dominate all of those industries simultaneously. And I believe that's going to be a big differentiating factor for us. Oh, this is the other thing that's really unique is we rolled out a loyalty rewards program where you can actually earn 30% back every time you shop, and you can redeem that for free product. Now, when we looked at loyalty reward programs, especially in the network marketing industry, we saw it was like, 10 to 15% max. And we're like 10X type of people where we're just like, look at what everybody else is doing and just do it bigger and better. So we came up with what I think is a really aggressive program. But if you're on an auto ship for a year, you're grandfathered in to earn 30% back every time you shop for My Daily Choice products. So it's just more value, free product on top of your regular purchases is a really nice thing to have. And it's our way of saying thank you for your loyalty and for continuing to support our business and purchase our products. Okay, compensation plan. So, this is, one of the things we talked about at the beginning, but it is a big deal in this industry. If you're going after network marketing leaders, or network marketing leaders are considering different companies, they look at the compensation plan and they try to find which is the best, which is fair, which is balanced, which one's lucrative. And I believe we've created it. I think we cracked the code on compensation plans, at least if you look at the numbers and what our leaders are earning and what people are excited about, but pays out up to 85% of business volume. There's 8 different ways that you can earn income. Retail, you can get paid up to 30% on your retail customers. Jumpstarts, you get paid up to 50% on your personal referrals, and that goes down 10 levels, pays weekly. There's a binary component where you can earn up to 20% on your lesser leg. Check matching, what a neat concept to be able to match everyone's binary check in your organization. On the people that you personally introduce to the business, you can match 30% of their binary check. Most companies that have check matching don't pay like that. It's a handful of levels. It's only for the people at the very top of the company. Here, if you're an executive, you get 4 levels of check matching. You don't even have to rank up through the top of the business. So check matching is huge selling feature of our comp plan. Rank bonuses, you get paid $500 to $500,000 in one-time rank bonuses. We have a auto club where you can earn up to $1,000 per month towards a vehicle of your choice. Expense accounts, you can earn $2,000 to $100,000 per month as you maintain different ranks in the compensation plan. And then there's a bonus pool where you can earn shares to get in a 2% pool for creating new business volume and new customer orders, and also ranking up. And that's the comp plan. It's been this way since 2014. And it's funny when I was launching MyDailyChoice, a lot of people, I went to these like comp plan consultants in the industry, and they looked at it and they're like, it's never going to last. And people would say stuff like that, like, you can't sustain that. It's never going to last. I'm like, whatever. And since 2014, we've never changed the comp plan. And not only have we never changed it, we've only added things to it. We've only enhanced it. We've never gone back and said, oh, now we're going to pay 70%, or now we're changing the way that we're paying out and everybody's going to make more money, but they really don't make more money. We haven't done any of that, funny stuff. It's been the same way since 2014. We've never missed a commission in 6 years. Company's debt-free, super healthy, profitable. That's the type of company that if I was a networker looking to join a network marketing company, I would look for a plan like this with the track record that we have.
And isn't this one of the biggest reasons why you started MyDailyChoice, from your affiliate experience?
Yeah, it is. I mean, for me as an affiliate, if I'm going to join something, I want to have a huge income potential. It's not guaranteed where, everybody in my team is going to make money. That's not how this industry works. But, I wanted to build something where, there was a chance for everyone. And that's why, we built the comp plan the way that we did. And if you look at this slide, if you don't believe us, just take a look at our income disclosure statement, or what we call our IDS. We're committed to meeting all regulatory, legal, and compliance requirements in the industry. And in order to protect the legal standing of the company, we're required to put these numbers out so that affiliates aren't making unsubstantiated income claims. So you can go to our website. If you want to find this, you can click on income disclosure in the footer of the site, and you can actually see what the averages are at each rank: minimum earned, maximum earned, annual average, monthly average, total number of people at each rank. And it's for different time frames. Okay, so this was 2018 to 2019. And there's previous IDS, pages that you can find that show, previous years, and we update this every year. But yeah, just look at the numbers yourself. If you're a numbers person, and you want to see all of the, earnings at each rank, this is a great way for you to do it.
What I love about our compensation plan is you're not necessarily capped by your rank. You can still make quite a bit of money, even if you haven't quite ranked up all the way yet. So I got several people on my team. They're making amazing money, and not all of them are ranked up, but they're still making good money. I think that's super unusual in the network marketing space.
I agree. And the other thing to really kind of complement the compensation plan is the system. And this was, it's kind of funny because, one thing Jen left out about our story is that, I was in the marketing systems business when we first met. And she was actually an affiliate of the systems that, I was selling to the rest of the industry. I mean, imagine this. I have a marketing systems business, and my job is to take my system and sell it to other network marketing companies that don't have tools. And Jen is helping me sell the systems to all the network marketing companies. It was really funny because the relationship didn't quite work out as planned. And, then MyDailyChoice, happened way later. But what's interesting about it is most network marketing companies that, we would present this to, were not interested in adopting a marketing system for their organization, even though the leaders were crying about not having tools, crying about not having capture pages or autoresponders or all of these different things. And I would go into a company, I would charge them a lot of money up front, and then a monthly fee per affiliate or distributor that they had in their business so that they could use, the system. So when we started MyDailyChoice, it made sense to build something for the field that had, the whole marketing system that they needed to go out and start talking to new people without them needing to be a graphic designer, have to know how to set up web pages, have to know how to do, a ton of stuff with domains, have to play trial and error, build things for their teams. We wanted to build it all in-house, and we wanted to make it free. And to this day, look, we could charge for it. We've never charged for our system. It'll always be free. It's always built in, as a value add for all the affiliates. So the marketing system's incredible. If you're watching this for the very first time, and one of your concerns is that you don't have the expertise, you don't know anything about websites or systems, don't worry. It's all done for you. There's a little bit of learning, but you can get access to that training for free, and then you can deploy the marketing system. Anything you want to add about the system?
No, but I've been an affiliate for a long time, not only just, in MDC when we launched, but before that in other companies. And I would literally look for companies to join that had a system. I didn't even, I didn't care about the comp plan. I didn't care about the product. I specifically looked for companies that had a marketing system because I knew how important it was to have duplication and automation in this type of industry. It's a game changer when it comes to building your business, for sure.
All right. We also have, as a part of our marketing efforts, we have an app called MDC Genius. Once again, 100% free to get the app. You can go to getmdcapp.com, or you can just go right into the App Store or in the Google Play Store, download the app. You have to put your MyDailyChoice, username and that information in there. It won't work if you don't put your MyDailyChoice account information in. And then with this app, you can share all of our content, videos, brochures, PDFs, presentations, social media images. You can share all these, different marketing assets with prospects that are attached to your phone, so your contact list, but you can also share them on social media. It tracks all of the activity in the app, and it's an amazing app. And there's some things that we're gonna be doing to take the app to the next level, but it's an incredible app for prospecting.
I love that it tells you if somebody watched your video or not. It gives you amazing intel to know if the content that you've shared is actually being viewed. So when you go back to your prospect and ask them, you already know exactly what's been going on. I also like in the prospect feature that you can swipe left or right to mark your contacts hot or cold. Helps you kind of organize your list as you're building it for your business.
All right, so we've pretty much covered the entire opportunity presentation. You've learned a little bit about the company, our story, who we are. You've learned about the house of brands, the compensation plan, the marketing system. And this is really now getting started, right? If you're watching this for the first time, you've never seen MyDailyChoice before, somebody invited you onto this webinar, there's really two ways to get started. The first way is to start your own health journey today. If you saw the products that we just presented under the house of brands and you want to try some of them, you really like some of the different products that we talked about, just shop as a customer. There's no obligation. You can shop as a retail customer. So if you want to just try the products once, you don't want to create an account, You can come in as a retail customer, or you can shop as a preferred customer, which means you're just purchasing products every month and you're earning those loyalty rewards for shopping as a customer. Now, the second way to get started is by earning income for referring others. And to do that, you join as an affiliate, and you can start earning today. So let's talk about that for a second. You may like the products, you may like the presentation, understand everything that we talked about, but you realize that there's a big opportunity here with emerging industries, an environment that's unpredictable, people looking to take control of their income right now. And what better way than network marketing? Here's the other thing that I want to mention to you. Just imagine this whole business was packaged as a franchise, just as an example. Franchises cost tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started. Or let's say it was packaged as a traditional business. You'd have to hire, HR, employees. You'd have to get business insurance, licenses, set up websites, do all these different things. So here we really have built a business in a box, and it's a risk-free opportunity. What other business out there can you get started in where there's a 60-day money-back guarantee? And even if you're broke, you can join for free and work your way up. I can't think of, can you think of any business out there? I can't think of anything out there that is as attractive as this, that has the most upside, free training, free systems, doesn't cost an arm and a leg to get started, doesn't have access to these products, the marketing tools. And it's
backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee.
Yeah, and even if you want to try the products out, like Jen said, 60-day money-back guarantee, you really can't beat that offering right now. So those are the two different ways you can get started as a customer. You can get started as an affiliate, and no matter which way you get started, there's options for everybody. So even if you start as a customer, later on you can decide you want to become an affiliate. So we hope you guys decide, for those of you that are new on the webinar, we hope you guys decide to join us in this journey together. And all you need to do is get back to the person who invited you onto this webinar, get their link from them, get started today. And then you can plug into all of our future events and get pumped up about all of the announcements. So without further ado, let me go back a little.
Not that far.
Without further ado, we have some amazing speakers that we want to bring up. And, you guys heard a lot from us so far. So we want you guys to hear from, real people that are in the field, that are working their business, that have had some success and have a great story to share with you guys. So the first individual that we're going to bring up is Mr. Jermaine Johnson. To give you guys a little bit of information on Jermaine, he's widely known in the field of personal development and coaching as one of the most sought after speakers, trainers, and consultants in relationship marketing. He's known as the closer, and he's built network marketing teams into the tens of thousands. He was also one of the top 5 youth pastors in the nation and served at one of the largest churches. He's married to his beautiful wife. They have 3 children. And he's chosen MyDailyChoice as his home. So Mr. Jermaine Johnson, if you're there, unmute yourself, turn your video on, and we'd love to hear your story and anything you'd like to share with the audience today.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you see me?
We can see you and hear you.
Oh, okay, great. I can't see myself, but look here. No, it is truly awesome. And thank you for the opportunity, Josh and Jenna. It's amazing because you all have just really, you've been kind of raw today and just telling it. And I love it. And so for those of you out there that don't know who I am, as they already said, I'm Jermaine Johnson. Actually, in the year 2000, I was one of the top 5 youth pastors in the nation. Been in Charisma, Christianity Today, Promise Keepers, been on BT, TBN. I come out of the Grand Old Church of God in Christ, West Angeles Church, and in the Los Angeles area. And so I've always had a gift or a passion for building people, but then I've always had a gift for actually building business. And way back when, 29 years ago, I got involved in this industry. Even prior to that, some of the deacons at the church started taking me to old A.L. Williams conventions. So I've been around a while. And after that, look, as soon as I could get started, I got started. And I'll be transparent for all the guests. I've done everything. Amway, Primerica, ACN, XL, candle parties, shoe parties, lingerie parties. Pray for me about that one. I've done Cutco, Kirby. Look, I know what's out there. Of course, I had an amazing success selling legal plans. with a company, prepaid legal. I did that for 12 years. I was a pastor there and a team chaplain and did some amazing things. I took a hiatus from the industry. Honestly, it was a friend that actually invited me to come and to meet Chris Robinson. And then I met Josh, and then I met Chris' mom as well. But man, I'm telling you, look, but still, for the guests and for the people out there, look, I'm from the church. So as soon as they said this, I said, look, CBD and all that stuff, look, I'm not doing it. I was taught all that type of stuff. I came home, I told my wife about it, and she said, what are you selling, drugs? I said, no, it's not drugs, it's CBD. And so honestly, I began to study on it. And the very thing that I preached for so long, that look, our people perish for lack of knowledge. And the same way that Frederick Douglass said, the illiterate of the future are those that cannot unlearn, learn, and relearn. And so I started to learn about these products and what they do for people. And so at that point, that's when the business, it moved from my head to my heart. And I got passionate about it. And so I'm telling you guys, for the guests out there, look, for me being in the industry 29 years, I don't got time to play games. I got 3 grown children. So look, I always look for several things in this industry. Leadership that has integrity. Products that do what they say they're going to do, because you can only sell junk one time. Compensation plan that's fair for everybody. Doesn't matter when you get started, you're still on an even playing field. And then systems that work, that have been proven, and then a global infrastructure. The way that Warren Buffett said, if you don't learn to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And when I checked all the boxes here, I promise you, and the same way that Jenna said, on this call, she has called Josh a preacher and a genius all at the same time. And I'm telling you, when I met Josh, after Chris Robinson invited me to meet Josh, I said, go ahead, man, preach, black man. I mean, Josh was amazing. And so everything that he said has been true. He said, look, we're not going to change the compensation plan. I was a part of a company that changed compensation plan 10 times in 12 years. He said, look, we are not going to pay for leaders to come, because if we can pay you to come, someone else can pay for you to leave. He said, look, we are not going to move money around to create the big story for your first month and then your check drops in the second month. We're not doing that here. But he did say that we're going to build a house of brands. And I've seen many people try it, but no one has done it like Josh and Jenna, where it worked. They also said that we're going to listen to the field. Understand, I've been a part of companies where the leadership is out of touch, or the corporate is out of touch. But we have leaders that are actually in the field working. I love that about this company. And then, yes, Josh said, we're going to pay out 85%. I said, look, money is truly my friend. If you say it, I believe it. Because my Bible says money answereth all things. And so, look, I just had to, look, I took him up on that and I tested it, and it does. It pays out 85%. And then it said, look, we're going to pay you on time. And I will testify that this company has sometimes paid us early. Look, I've been a part of companies that don't pay you, or they're late paying you. So with all of that said, look, I got 3 minutes, and they want to know, what do we do as far as our activity? Our activity, one, I'm so happy that I'm finally a part of a company that's a community, and we are completing, we're not competing, because I have been blessed to learn from Robert Hollis. He called me as soon as I got started here. Candace Bird Davis, amazing. Aaron Parker, and all the different individuals. We have been learning from them, and Travis and Kristen. Oh my God, we have just taken things that they're doing and we're implementing them in the team. We started a will to win system where our team, on Friday, we're posting to follow up. On Saturday, it's called Get Social Saturday. On Sunday, we share a post. On Monday, we have a team call, but then we're promoting for Tuesday to get on the call with Jenna and understand Wednesday, work it Wednesday. We're prepping people for what's going to come on Thursday, all those pre-enrollees to get them signed up before cutoff on Thursday. Where did we get that from? We got that from Kristen and Tristan. Guys, we're just doing what the leadership is actually doing. And then daily, we're doing PS3. PS3. It isn't a video game anymore. PS3 here is peak share, and three-way. Look, I was taught by Eric Worre 21 years ago that the key to this industry is to get a large group of people to do a few simple things over a consistent period of time. But it starts with you doing it and then getting a small group. And so that's all that we're doing. Where do we get that from? From Chris Bailey and Vegas Golf, because their team is doing it out on the East Coast and it's working. And then I implemented Hempworx house parties. I was always taught to get in the house and get them paid. And during this pandemic, understand, more people are learning about Zooms and Telegram and all of this. And you got a captive audience. All a Hempworx house party is, it's your launch party. That's all it is. So we are doing Hempworx house parties all over. Get your person started, get them paid and promoted by getting to their people they know. And you do that by doing a launch party. Chris, Josh, and Jenna put it on our Getting Started Right sheet that we used to have long ago. I saw it real small there. Host a social media launch party. I just turned it as Hempworx house parties. And everybody loves a good house party. Some of you used to try to sneak out of the house to get to a house party if it's a good one. And so that's all we're doing. Me as a person, I try to be the most positive person in a new affiliate's life. And every new affiliate that we get started, I love, appreciate, recognize, and affirm them so much that they forget about what they aren't getting at home. And so with that said, if you didn't pick up on it yet, I stutter. I have a speech impediment. I was labeled as handicapped. But if I can do this business and stutter my way into making millions of dollars in this industry, what's your excuse? When public speaking is the number one fear over death, people would rather be in the casket than to give the eulogy. And all you got to do is plug into the system, because the system works if you work it. You got an app. You don't even have to talk. Just send the video, send the link. That's all you got to do. Just work the system. But the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. Y'all be blessed.
Okay, well, I don't need to go to church tomorrow because, see, we just did it right here. So thank you, Jermaine, for bringing it today. You woke everybody
Jermaine, you
up.
should see the chat. It's going crazy right now. Everybody's saying you're on fire.
I've never seen so many fire emojis in one consistent stream. If you guys just throw a little fire in there for Jermaine, he woke us all up this morning. If you didn't have your coffee yet, you don't need it now because we're all fired up now. Thank you, Jermaine, for bringing that amazing message. I love what you said. There is no excuse. There is absolutely no excuse for why,
Look at the
why
fire
not to do.
fire
I know,
emojis.
now the chat's just out of control.
And
Oh,
Jermaine,
man.
congratulations on hitting the rank of 50K affiliate. Thank you again for coming onto this virtual road show with us, and can't wait to have you back. Jen and I are thinking about having you be our spokesperson from now on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna retire and just let Jermaine do all the speaking from here on out. Thank you, Jermaine, for educating us on all that today.
All right, our next,
next?
speaker is Mr. Mike Klingler. Mike got his start in the network marketing industry in 1996, and he jumped in full-time by the age of 24, similar to me, but I was a little earlier. I got in 18. By 2003, he had already transitioned online to set up one of the first marketing systems for his company, and then he moved into attraction marketing. He became a trainer for the industry. He was teaching other network marketers how to create value online. And he built a $1 million day launch in 2009, went on to develop several seven-figure businesses outside of the network marketing industry. And the reason why he was attracted to MyDailyChoice was because of a health challenge that had him hunting for solutions, which led him to the Hempworx brand. And after months of doing due diligence, testing over 20 competing products, he got excited about building his own team again, and his career came full circle with MyDailyChoice. So he's hit the rank of 50K affiliate in his first month. He's also been #1 on the leaderboard, and really excited to hear his story. So Mike, if you're there, unmute yourself, turn your video on. We'd love to hear from you.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you and see you.
All right. Yeah, I want to say, hard to follow Jermaine, basically what he said. But I do want to start out just by acknowledging you guys, because I know a lot of people keep acknowledging you, and you deserve every bit of it. I've had, really successful businesses. Now it's harder than ever to run a successful traditional business, and to know that you guys have our backs is really reassuring. It's hard to put into words. You're so genuine and so connected to your purpose, and it's so obvious, it shines through. It's really reassuring. Someone like me, and I'm getting close to 50 years old now, and when I'm putting my heart and soul into something, I want to know it's going to be there for a really long time. And so the things that the passion and the heart, everything that you do, it's obvious you're thinking about us. And I can't say enough about it. So I really appreciate that. Yeah. So, again, Mike Klingler, I'm in Portland, Oregon. We've been on lockdown for a long time, and it's never been a better time to build a business. I want to bring up again, I've had 7-figure businesses. I had a couple 8-figure years. I had a $1 million launch. I bring it up not to boast, but to really underscore that I needed to see something really amazing in order to get my attention. It had to have everything. It had to be, and I didn't think I was going to come back to network marketing. What really brought me to this company was the product. I knew I wanted to find a CBD product to promote, but I thought I was going to build my own company. I thought I was going to find an Oregon farm and a CBD product and create my own affiliate program. That's literally what we were doing and getting ready to do. And then I kept hearing about all the people having so much success with this network marketing company called Hempworx, MyDailyChoice. And I was like, is it just another one of those companies that do really well for a little while and then they peter out? Well, it was definitely not the case, but it took me a little while to figure that out. In fact, somebody sent me an executive package. They knew about my success in the industry, and they just sent me an executive package like a year before I even got started. I didn't pay any attention to it. I didn't even test the product. I've been kicking myself ever since for it. And it took me a long time to circle back around and try the product. I had tried CBD before, it didn't help me. And then I tried a product that I thought was helping me. So I said, you know what, I want to market these products. Then I came back around to Hempworx because of the success story. I took it and, without going into too much detail, it just blew me away. It was literally like 30 seconds later, I was like, wow, like this is what all the hype about CBD. And so then I tested it on 20 other people, as Josh mentioned, people that had no interest in business or anything. They didn't even know the labels of different companies. I had them try all these different companies. It all came back, this product. I was like, this is crazy. So then I looked at the tools. I looked at the compensation plan. I was like, this is nuts. These guys are serious, man. This is going to go to the moon. So I jumped in full throttle. I have a background in online marketing. So that was what I led with. And I know not everybody can do that. So I want to speak to that for a minute because duplication in this business is everything. And, when I came out strong and I got to 50K affiliate, using online marketing, I wanted people to be able to duplicate that process because that's my skill. But that costs money to do advertising and stuff. That's for serious business people. That's where I come from. That's my mindset. So I jumped in with that. And I wanted to set up a process that people could duplicate with that. But with that said, you guys got to understand, like most of the success stories, we're talking massive success stories in this company used entirely free methods. So we also plug people into the free methods for those that don't have a budget yet, who are just starting out. It's really, really powerful. We have really an all-star upline team in this company. And there are so many different ways that they're building the business, no matter your personality, no matter your situation, there's something for you to just really go out there and do really, really well. But what it really boils down to are just 3 really simple things. Get people into the system. They become pre-enrollees, really easy. Step 1, we do that every day. There's lots of ways to do it. I use online marketing and I teach that to people who want to do that. But we also just use free methods too, for people that just want to not spend a dime and just refer people into the system. You guys have put together such an amazing system that's already there. I'm a systems guy too, Josh. So I noticed immediately, all the tools and everything you built in, absolutely incredible. And to give that for free to everybody who comes in, it's just absolutely amazing. The other thing, all you got to do once someone becomes a pre-enrollee, regardless of how you're doing that, is just send them to events like this and send them to events that your upline does. Really, really simple. And then step 3, just help them duplicate that process. So it really is the simplest system that I've ever seen put together. In closing, guys, I just want to say, just heart to heart, Right now, there's a lot of insecurity and there's a lot of like struggle in the world. And there's a lot of anxiety. And I think we really need to get in touch with how empowering this really is when we connect with people. The job market, the quantitative easing and the printing of money, the retirement plans that look like, with inflation coming and everything, the amount of anxiety out there and insecurity is through the roof. We offer people a system to be able to set themselves up and take complete control, over their life. It is absolutely incredible. I've never seen a company that had this much put together. I mean, not even close, from the product to the compensation plan, to the genuine support of the affiliates across the board, regardless of where you're starting from. This business and this company, this opportunity does not discriminate. You could be a single mom and struggling financially, and there's a path for you. You could be a business owner like myself, who's just tired of, managing employees and the stress and the challenge of just the grind, and you want to create a residual income. There's a path for you that's really, really simple for you to duplicate. You could be somebody who's never been in business before, or somebody who's had experience. There's a path for you. So I just really encourage you to get back to the person who referred you here, find out what system they're using, because they all work, and they all work because the products work, because the compensation plan works, and because the tools that Josh set up work. So regardless of how you duplicate the simple process, there's a path for you. So anyway, again, thanks guys. I'm really, really excited about the future. I know the company's going to the moon. It is obvious. I've never seen anything so obvious in this industry, and I'm just really glad to be a part of it.
Awesome. Well, Mike, first off, congratulations on, all of your success so far, being top of the leaderboard, your 50K affiliate rank. But I also really like what you said about kind of what's happening in the world, and that there's a path for everyone, because that's something that we've been sharing for a long time, that network marketing is a pathway, that there's really an opportunity for everyone that, takes this thing serious. So we appreciate your message, the comment, everybody saying you're the real deal. So thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us today.
I appreciate you guys.
All right, we've got our next speaker, which is Whitney Carmichael. Whitney was a restaurant manager. She was working nights, weekends, holidays. She was tired of missing out on every family event, but she didn't see a way out. And in 2018, she fell in love with the Hempworx CBD oil and decided to join MyDailyChoice in hopes just to make enough money to pay for her personal products. And later that year, she was able to leave her full-time job and take, her network marketing business with MyDailyChoice full-time. And even though she had no prior network marketing experience, she has a team that's growing in 30 countries now. So Whitney, we'd love for you to come on and unmute yourself and share your story with us.
Great. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And it's so crazy hearing that's my story now, like especially coming out of the CEO of the company's mouth, because, growing up, it was a lot different. It was, like a lot of other people, my father was a severe addict. He was rather in rehab or in jail. And when he wasn't, he was at home with me. And there's one time I specifically remember getting off the school bus. And I would usually stay outside until he was passed out on the couch. One time I really wanted to watch an episode of Full House. So I came inside and I closed my eyes all the way to the TV because I didn't want to watch the pornography. And so I turned on my episode of Full House. And then after that, I ended up telling my mom. And she called him from work one day and she was like, okay, pack your stuff. Like, this is it. Like, your daughter's uncomfortable. And so he ended up getting in a really bad car accident that day. And he was in a coma for several months. And so we thought maybe this is it. Maybe like the addiction's over. Maybe that's like a wake up call. Well, it wasn't. And it grew worse. And so did my family's reputation. So I switched schools. And I ended up making poor choices of my own. But I barely graduated high school. but I did. And listen, this was 10 years ago. So my story now, as you can see, is so different. I'm married to my best friend. I have a baby on the way. I'm able to be a stay-at-home mom now. And, you know, my story's great. And you're probably wondering, why did you share that with us? Why are you telling us all of this? And it's because story is what connects us. Because story is what the human brain loves to listen to, loves to watch, loves to read. It's what separates you from all of the hundreds of thousands other affiliates out there. Story is what is going to make you a disruptor in your industry. And I know it's going to be uncomfortable to share, but you have to know your story. And you also might be thinking, I can't do that. I can't tell my story, or I don't know my story. Wait until the end. I'm going to help you find your story. But listen to me, you need no one's permission to tell your story. It's literally yours. You own it. You know your story and you are able to tell it. And if you upset some people, then that's their problem. They can tell their own stories. So let's get on. And I'm going to show you how to really find your authentic story. But first, I want to tell you some things that my team and I do monthly to achieve success over and over again. Number one, weekly rallies. We call them hemp rallies. And we go over announcements. We go over a team training. We give other leaders in our organization a chance to rise up and share their area of expertise. So everyone's included in there. The next thing we do is the top 20, the monthly top 20. So every month, at the first of the month, we recognize our top leaders from the previous month. And, you know, this kind of gives them a way to share their face, whether they're ranked or not. Everybody has a chance to be on there because it's a new, fresh month. So we do that. And thank you, Josh and Jenna, for the update in the back office. That makes the top 20 so much easier to sort by BB and by rank. The next thing we do is monthly goal sheets. So in these goal sheets, I have questions like, what is your goal for BB? What is your goal for dollars? What have you implemented since our last conversation? So everybody that fills out a goal sheet, these are the people that I spend time with one-on-one. I give them 30 minutes of my time in Zoom, and you know, they get a chance to ask me questions, just me and them, and I get a chance to personally look through their back office, look through their Facebook, and to give them individual, people crave individual attention, but to give them actual pointers that are just specifically for them and not for the whole team. And the last thing I want to tell you that we do every single month is a monthly team project. And you have to make this optional because, you know, we don't have a whole lot of time. So you have to make it fun, something that people actually want to do. You have to make it valuable, something that will benefit their business, or that's a self-development project. Last month, we did a product pass video. And this month we are doing a storyboard, and I want to invite you to do this with us. So I have mine right here. You will need one poster board, and you will need 5 different colors of sticky notes. So I'll just share with you what colors I used for what, but you can use any color for anything as long as you know what it is. My yellow, good memories. My blue, not so good memories, bad memories. So maybe the yellow, I'll have like Disneyland or my wedding or my honeymoon. When I started my business, when I hit 5K, when I hit 10K. The blue is not so good memories. So maybe emotions that came up like jealousy or losing your rank. My light pink is seasons of life. So elementary school, middle school, high school, working at Texas Roadhouse, just seasons of your life. The hot pink, people, my mom, my dad, my sister, you know, my upline, my downlines. Orange, lessons learned along the way. So you'll fill out all of those one at a time, one color at a time, and you'll put it in chronological order. So once you put it together, it'll look like this. You can see I didn't really have any good memories until I was like 22, 24. But after that, I took control of my story. And then it's almost the rest of the board is yellow. So you'll find patterns along the way. So not only is this going to help with you telling your story, but you'll notice things about yourself that you didn't notice. For example, I had this blue Post-it note as jealousy. I was having feelings of jealousy in my business. You know, other people were hitting ranks and I felt stagnant. The exact next thing that happened was I dropped my rank. I dropped back down to 5K. So you'll see patterns in here too. And that way you're able to take control of your story and you will be able to fix it. You'll be able to change it. And that's something about network marketing that's different than other industries. You will actually take control of your story. So I hope this is valuable and I hope you do this project. You can actually see on my cup, it says your story matters. So I hope you guys do this and I hope I get to see them. If you got anything from this, I hope it's that story is what connects us. Story is what we crave. We crave that connection. So I hope you guys have a great day. And thank you, Josh, Jenna, and Chris for allowing me to come on and share my story.
Thank you, Whitney, for sharing with us. I love your board idea too, because I'm a very visual person anyway. So, you know, even logging into my back office and it's all numbers, I'm like, wait, what am I reading? So a visual, you know, way of telling your story is really, really neat idea. And just so you guys know, Whitney's absolutely spot on. You know, people connect with me the same way because I'm always telling my story. I'm always telling different stories also. And you guys should definitely do the same thing. Don't be afraid to get out there and be vulnerable because it's how people connect to you. So once again, thank you, Whitney, for coming on here. Looking forward to your next rank and beyond. And congrats on your success so far.
All right, our next speaker is Amy Culver. Amy's a wife and mom to 3 boys under the age of 10. God bless you. She's created 2 6-figure businesses outside of the network marketing industry. She's become a mompreneur because it was the only way she could stay at home with her first son. And since that time of having her third son, she's lost over 100 pounds. And after a challenging couple of years, she's really grateful to be working from home, creating an income with MyDailyChoice, all while being completely present and active with her 3 boys. And if she can build this business in the tiny pockets of free time throughout the day, anyone can. So Amy, if you're there, we'd love for you to unmute and we'd love to hear your quick story and anything you want to share with the audience.
Hi, yes, hello. Can you hear me? I think
yes,
so.
We can
hear you. Oh my gosh, hello. It is so amazing to be here today. Last May, my husband Brian and I attended our very first network marketing event ever at the Atlanta Road Show. And we got to hear some amazing stories and testimonies. And at the time, CBD oil was already changing our life so much. I looked over at Brian and I said, I'm going to be on that stage one day. So the fact that I am here today for the Nashville Road Show feels pretty amazing. So as they said, my name is Amy Culver and I live north of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. And I realized really though that I wanted my own time after our first son was born in 2010. So I was the breadwinner at the time. And honestly, entrepreneurship was the only way that I saw that I would be able to be with him and to still contribute at the level that I needed to do. So in 2011, we made the very difficult decision for me to leave a very large publicly traded recruiting agency, one of the best, and I went out on my own as a legal recruiter. So I am a mom to 3 boys, 10, 7 and a half, and 5. I am a wife to Brian, and we now run our legal recruiting and my MyDailyChoice business together. I created an online boutique 3.5 years ago after losing 100 pounds because I wanted to create a passive income, which is pretty funny now because there's nothing passive about a boutique at all. But I have since closed that to focus all of my extra time on building a residual business. So I believe in the law of attraction. And I've spent 3 years shifting my mindset, and I've truly designed a life that I love on my own terms. And I'm very, very passionate about helping others to do the same now. So with all that on the outside, everything looked pretty perfect, right? I lost 100 pounds. I started an online boutique. But the truth is we were drowning financially and emotionally. Brian had been laid off 3 times in 2 years. And at this point, I had sunk a lot of our savings into the boutique. We had clients that were not paying on time. We had medical bills. We had 2 boys break 2 arms, 2 emergency surgeries. Brian's car was hit and totaled. Our big 5-bedroom house was literally falling down and needing to be repaired every other day. And we were not creating residual income. I was working and hustling so freaking much. I was about to lose my mind. Brian was in a rough spot mentally. All of the negative attraction was just, it couldn't have, it was high. It was a high stress environment. So January 2019 happens, and I was introduced to CBD oil by my friend Cheryl Black. The most powerful advertising on the planet is word of mouth. And I've been very vocal about how our oldest son was diagnosed with ADHD off the charts when he was 4 years old. For those that don't know, in our house, ADHD stands for amazing, driven, hardworking, and determined. So we had tried traditional meds a few years ago, or a few years earlier, but all the negative side effects, we stopped using them. I was always trying and researching natural supplements. And when Cheryl shared with me how much CBD oil was helping her, and that it was the only dose of anything she was now taking other than her thyroid medication, I was definitely ready to buy. But life got busy, and insert a couple of weeks later, and Cheryl and Christine were going to attend what I was hoping was one of my last pop-up boutiques. I'm sorry, I have to drink water. I've been practicing so much. I can't even hardly talk anymore. Okay. So Cheryl was sick and Christine came alone, thankfully, that night. And when I learned that she is a nurse midwife who, funny enough, I had actually interviewed years ago to deliver our second son, when I realized that she was a mom of twins and that Cheryl was her preschool teacher that she had sold the oil to, it was a no-brainer for me. It's a natural product. It has a 60-day money-back guarantee. What did we have to lose? So January 28th, 2019, we bought our first bottle. Brian and I started taking the oil first before giving it to our oldest son, who was then 9. Within about a week, Brian was a different man mentally, and anyone that knows us personally knows that this is true. And so within about another week, I noticed that this tightness and that feeling of explosion was disappearing some, and I seemed more calm, and I was feeling better, and I was thinking clearer and sleeping well. And so at the same time, we were receiving these emails that there's a team joining or underneath us, and I didn't even really know what that meant, but I knew we had to get involved in this business. So we wanted to invest in the business with the biggest package, the way we could learn everything we could about all of the products, earn 50% commission. But we were in there was a Culver financial crisis happening in our house. And so there was not an extra dime to be spent. So we sold stuff all around our house that we did not need. And we made the money to get the highest commission, and we made it back that first month and then some. So we hit 5K for the first time, May of 2019, a 1% rank in this company pretty darn quickly, with no network marketing experience. If we can do it, you can too. And I was so freaking pumped. And I was like, all right, by the time December comes, 100K, you are mine. I got this. And so June came, and guess what? We did not hit 5K again. And I don't even know that we hit it halfway. I mean, it was like, wah, wah, wah. I was so defeated. And I was so like, what? It totally took the sale out of me, if I'm being honest. And talking about what Whitney just shared with us, yeah, if you looked at my colors, that would have definitely, because it started matching the summer results, right? But we love the oil. We love the products. We were not ever going to stop those. I stayed plugged in. stay plugged in, people, right? So I stayed plugged in. We went to company events and we kept working the business, but I was frustrated because it just was not moving as quickly as I envisioned. We were really selling the products only. I didn't really have a team that was working anything. And I just kept questioning if the money that we're actually making is worth the time that I'm putting in. I kept listening to audibles, though. I kept listening to podcasts. I continued my personal development. And I just kept hearing this little voice say, if Tina can do it, so can you. So stay plugged in, guys. I'm talking to you. Because I also had the other voice going, but can you really? Can you really? So fast forward to December 2019, we hit 5K for the second time. It was different this time, though, okay? Because now there was no longer a Culver financial crisis. We sold the big house, we downsized, we got things in a different situation, and we were no longer having that financial stress also help push you along, right? And I worked my booty off to hit 5K, like around the clock, the last few days of the year, of the month. And to be honest, I was having some mom guilt. I'm like, basically, Happy New Year, mama's got to work, and there it went. So it was different. Like I was excited, but I was like, I don't know that I can keep doing this month after month without, it's just not growing. It was all in my head, guys, right? It's just not my own timeline. Nothing is our own timeline, right? We all know that. So that weekend, New Year's, a friend on Facebook, Stacy Wyatt, a real estate agent, posted the books that he planned on reading in the new year. And I had read most of them except for one that stood out, Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. And he responded, I think you would actually really like this. So that weekend, I actually listened to that book 2 times while I was taking down all the Christmas decorations. And I had my wow moment. And when I say listen, by the way, guys, because I do have 3 kids, I'm talking about one ear in and one out. So that's why I have to listen to everything multiple times, because I'm still doing the things, but I always have things going. I'm always multitasking. So I had my wow moment with that book. I literally was looking at this business all wrong. I was treating this business like my online boutique business. I was not really practicing all of the principles I kept learning about and training about. I was still trying to do it my way. I wasn't actually working the business consistently or at the level I knew I could. I started thinking differently. Residual income, leveraged income is what is going to create a legacy. That is what is actually going to give me peace of mind to have true time freedom for the future of our family. Being in the legal recruiting business and helping others find the right career, it is a beautiful thing. And we make a wonderful salary, but it is a linear income model, just like a real estate agent, just like a therapist, a hairstylist, a W-2 employee. We do not make money unless we are placing someone or helping someone find a career. So I started thinking about all of the business owners that are also making a linear income situation. I started thinking about W-2 employees that are making great money, but are still struggling because of the high taxes. And work this side business, earn money from this, save potentially thousands of dollars in taxes because of business write-off expenses. It's a no-brainer. I started thinking about all the ladies that rely 100% on their husbands for income and that I could help them change that. I started thinking about all the single moms out there that get no support from their kids and that I could help them change that. I get emotional thinking about it, but I started thinking about all of those. And the moment that is when it all changed for me. In February, I sent Tina a message and I said, maybe the reason I've not been as successful as I wanted to be as quickly as I was because I wasn't actually all in mentally. And so I asked her to be honest and tell me exactly what she felt like I needed to be successful. And so this is what she shared with me, and I want to share this with you. So get your pen and paper out. She said the number one thing you need to do, Amy, is you need to start with a mantra every morning. And so I had actually already seen that Candace Bird Davis talked about this at our Vegas event, but I printed out a picture of our dream house that we're going to build with cash. And on the back of this, I have my daily mantra. I am a 7-figure $1 million income earner making an impact on thousands of lives daily. I have multiple streams of income flowing into my bank account daily that I'm so grateful that I can pay cash for. With our home, build the outside oasis of our dreams. I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm an exceptional wife and mother. I attract positivity and love. I'm smart, confident, successful, and overall badass. And I'm so thankful to be leading a group of people and empowering them to have their best life. If you start your day with that and a cup of coffee, you can't not do something to get your day going, right? So that was what I do now. She said to peel, number 2 thing, peel back the layers of your why, of why you want residual income. Our why shifted, right? Last year, our why was because we were in a financial crisis. This year, it's different. It's all about the future and the legacy. So your why should make you cry. We did family dream vision boards. I have one, Brian has one, each of the boys have one. And I'll tell you what, on the days that I even don't care about my why enough, I sure as heck care about those boys' whys. And that is what gets me going. So the third thing that she said is to do more lives. Her, Tina and Lindsay have both shared that their business really exploded after doing a 90-day live, both around that 50 to 60 mark. So I have really stepped up and started interviewing business leaders in our community, other business owners, friends. I started a 90-day live challenge within our team group. So we're all committed to doing 90-day lives. So that has been fun. The fourth thing she said is pick one trainer and do not listen or do another training until you implement that. I think we all have to do that. And that has been a big game changer for me. So I started putting that to practice. She said to get with your customers on lives and get them sharing their product testimony. So again, we all know that stories share. How amazing is it when you hear about what CBD oil is doing for someone? So now I've started every month, anyone that does a product testimony for us goes into a drawing for a product giveaway. And last month it was a CBD bath bomb. So the sixth thing she said is accountability. She said, find someone that you can share the bad, the good, the ugly, but that you check in every day about what you have done. And so hashtag Fab3 was born. I created a chat with a sideline and an upline, Christine and Marty, and we check in every single day, and that helps us all be accountable. So the final thing that she shared was you will have bad days, and it's okay to have bad days, but we can't let those get to bad weeks because that turns into bad months. Sorry, now I really can't talk. So I've listened to everything Tina said. I followed Jenna. I just implement now what I'm learning, and I've been doing personal development every day for 3 years. And I'm sharing that because it truly carried me through such hard seasons. But I started stepping up as a leader even before I felt like one. I started acting as if. I read a book, I Double Dare You, and started these 5 theme days within our group. It helps me be accountable. It helps the team get into action. And so every single week we have Messenger Monday that goes out, and Transformation Tuesday, Survey Wednesday, Testimony Thursday, Friday follow-up. These go out in a post at 8 a.m. Every morning theme. It also goes out in our messenger bot, and we're doing blitzes around them too. So those are some fun tips that have been, or it's been so fun and rewarding to watch the engagement each week just continue to grow as the whole team is getting into the habit of doing all of these daily actions together. And so when I was thinking about what I wanted to share with you guys today, I also thought about 3 things that I really feel like kept us from growing as quickly as we thought we should be. And so I want to share those here with you today. The first thing is, do not prejudge someone about this business before you send them a message about the product or the business, right? You don't know what is going on in someone else's life. And I had my wow moment one day when I was recruiting in LinkedIn for a litigation attorney position, like I've been doing for 15 years, literally messaging hundreds of people with not even hardly glancing at their profile. And I realized I have been basically working a network marketing job for my whole life without creating a residual income. And if I just take the same mindset with what I've been doing and apply it to this My Daily Choice business and not prejudge anyone before I ask them if they're interested in a business opportunity, holy cow, the amount of lives that we're going to impact. So that's what I've started doing. And here's the other thing is when I started opening up about the financial Culver crisis of 2018 and 19, people open up to me so much about things that are going on in their life and challenges. And guys, it's not who you think. So don't judge, be bold, send messages. The second thing is do not be inconsistent in your business. Consistency is the key to everything in life. And I've learned that with my weight loss. You can't be healthy all week and then eat all the junk on the weekend, right? That creates your hamster wheel of weight gain and weight loss. And everyone gets that scenario. So the same holds true for your business. I realized I was guilty of going all in on the business for a few days, but then taking the weekends off or taking the busy days off. And let's be real, every day is a busy day. So I find the pockets of time and I make it happen. And I have daily minimums now. Since March 1st, I have not skipped a day of doing my completely daily minimums. Weekends, vacations, we all know what happened in March, and I didn't let homeschooling 3 boys stop me from achieving my goals. So I want to share with you, these are my last kind of helpful tips of what you need to do, but do it daily. And admittedly, I am doing a lot more than this because I've got big goals and dreams. But every single day, I at a minimum message 5 people and ask them if they want to take a look at my business. Every single day, I connect with a minimum of 5 new people. Every single day, I engage with a minimum of 5 people about the business. Every single day, I reach out to a minimum of 5 people and see how life is treating them and do not even talk about business. Every single day, I post a minimum of 1 Facebook post, 5 to 6 Facebook stories, and a Facebook Live. So I highly recommend the book, The Compound Effect, if this is something that you struggle with, because it will really open your eyes to how those little consistent patterns add up to big results. So the third and final thing you should not do not start your own Facebook groups. I did this because I did it with my boutique and I thought it was what you should do, but they take so much time and it's not income producing activities. And when you have a team group and you have something that all of your leaders are contributing to, it is way more effective. There's way more engagement. It's way more powerful, and we are all better together. So utilize that. I know I would have grown our business a lot faster if I didn't do these things. So I hope that that helps you. And then the number one thing that caused our business to grow the past 2 months is effectively launching our affiliates. So I am so blessed to have Tina as a leader, and she has done so much research to find a duplicatable system that works and that is easy to implement. And so that is what we have done. And I want to share some of those exact steps here with you. In our team group, we have a pinned post with a short welcome video at the top. The video teaches, it's literally 5 minutes. It needs to be short and simple. And it teaches our new affiliates how to find their personalized links in the back office. And then we also have in that same post, a link to our message bot that will keep everyone informed on promotions and contests and things that are going on. We also have our links to our 2 groups, which is our product testimony group. And then we have for potential customers, and then we have a business opportunity group for potential affiliates. And so the links of both of those are in our welcome post. And then we have a graphic with the exact wording and messaging of what they can do immediately to get their business moving before their products even come. So the final thing that we have on this same welcome post is the directions on how to launch their business on social media. And so we literally tag the new affiliate in this message, hey, start here. And then we also welcome them into the group and introduce them to everyone. And we have all seen such big results by doing the same duplicatable system for everyone. It's teaching, we're teaching as we're teaching. So I can honestly say that that is why we had our best month in April, hitting over 5,200 in BV, and then our best month in May, hitting over 5,500 in BV. And if you've been following along, this is the first time that we have ever hit 5K in a row, or 2 times in a row. And I know we're hitting it this month because I track my numbers every day now, right? So if you want to be great at something, you have to know what is going on. You can't wish it. You got to be in the present, in the moment. And every day I'm looking to see how many more bottles we need, because we need 150 of 40 BV products to hit 5K. So people need the exact steps and directions, and it's our responsibility to mentor and inspire. And if you do that, you will keep growing. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And I truly believe if you implement the things that I've shared with you today, that your business will grow, you will grow, and all of your dreams will start coming true. Again, I'm so grateful and honored to have been able to share this with you all today. Thank you so much, Josh and Jenna and Tina and Christine and Cheryl and Brian, our whole team, every customer that's purchased from us, every customer that's purchased from our team. 2020 has been the best year in many years for the Culver family, and it's only the beginning of this lovely journey that's already been amazing. And I cannot wait to be back here with you, Josh and Jenna, when you interview me for Super Affiliate.
Thank you, Amy, for sharing. And you guys, that was kind of like a condensed version of the entrepreneur journey. I mean, in no way is it pretty all the time, right? I know some of us are like, well, where's she going with this? Is this good or bad? Or is this going to have a happy ending or what? But Amy, you pulled through and brought a lot of positive tips and helpful, things that people can do to really get organized with their business. I feel a lot of moms, especially, I'm guilty of this also. I'm working on my 3rd son now, like you, but I've got a girl too. So 4 babies for me. It is hard to multitask and kind of do everything at once and run a big business. But if you can get organized and put systems in place, literally anything is, possible for anybody. So Amy, thanks again for sharing. Josh, I know you've got a few things to add.
Yeah.
Well.
Once again, I just want to thank all of the testimonials. You guys were amazing. And because there were, testimonials, I just have to say that any statements that you guys heard on this webinar have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Our products are not meant to cure, treat, or prevent any disease. And any of the earning levels or representations about our compensation plan are not guaranteed, and results are not typical or meant to be average. Everybody's success is up to them. So with that said, we're going to go into some of our exciting news and announcements. We're going to do things a little bit different than we usually do, but let's go to the next slide. All right. So before we go into some of the exciting news that we have, this was actually Jen's idea. She always has the good ideas. She said, look, all the road shows that we've done, we just went right into just launching stuff. And really, this time, tell them about, the vision of the business. Like, what are some things that we are doing that you can, leak out to the field? So I said, okay, it's a good idea. And, we'll, I'll try. But look, the last, 3 years, we've had unprecedented growth. And, it's hard when you're number one, when you're the fastest growing network marketing company in a 12-month period, you have to, the standard is like way up here. So you have to always look for ways to make the business, better for the affiliates. You have to look for ways to get to the next level. So one of the things that we're always doing is we're not just complacent with where we are as a company. We're always trying to push the throttle, push the needle, and get to the next level. So one of the ways that, we're going to do that in 2020 and in the future is by continuing to develop new products. And when I say products, I mean extensions to the existing brands that we have, and also develop new brands that are going to be added to the house of brands. Now, I can't like leak to you exactly everything that we're doing, but what I can tell you is some of the industries that we're heavily considering, have samples of, planning, really excited about, just to, let you guys speculate a little bit. The first industry that we're really excited about is cosmetics, beauty products. That's really Jen's initiative more so than mine. She's been like, you should see like some of the samples that we have there's like samples everywhere in our house, and she's trying stuff and it's like, right, love it, hate it, love it, hate it, love it, hate it. So we're trying to build the perfect cosmetic line to eventually launch that as a big brand in MyDailyChoice. We're also really excited about the gut health and detox industry. We think that there's a huge future for those products, and people are becoming more aware that everything's kind of connected through their gut, and we're seeing a big trend there. So we're putting together some really cool stuff for gut health and detox. And then the third industry that we're really excited about, which is more of my, I guess, my initiative, is cryptocurrency. I've been really fascinated around digital cryptocurrencies for a long time, and we're putting together some pretty amazing stuff for that industry. So I've been taking my time. It has to be done correctly, but I can tell you that once it's done correctly, we're going to dominate everybody in that industry. So really excited about some of those industries that we're working on. I can't really say anything else other than that for products. Another thing that we're working on is more international markets. It's been a little tricky over the last couple of months because of the pandemic and COVID-19. Borders are closed, economies, some have completely shut down. But now that things are starting to open back up, we're continuing our expansion plans. So really excited to get into more markets and get products registered, company registered, and launch in a lot of different countries. And then another thing that we're doing is improving our marketing. So we're going to be revamping and making enhancements, improving front end websites, back office, a lot of really exciting things happening from a marketing standpoint, which we're going to share some things with you. And then another thing that we think would take the business to the next level is a really dialed in sample program that we've been working on building. And especially because we have the MDC Genius app, which is a great technology and tool for samples. So we're building out a sample program. The first one we did had a very limited lineup. There was the one tincture, or the two, the little tinctures and the 3 topicals. And that was a very limited, it was at a time where our product offering was very limited. And now with such a bigger product offering, there's much more we can do with sample boxes to incorporate more of the whole line. So that's something that we're really excited to roll out, connected into the app so that you can prospect through the app, send a sample, and really take your business to the next level. And then, last but not least, we're continuing to surround ourselves with an amazing corporate team. You're only as good as your team. So we're always looking for what areas are we weak, and then building teams, so that we can make improvements in the business. And I think that's just being a good entrepreneur. If you can identify, where you're weak, then you can make adjustments. There's nobody better at that than Jen. Jen's like, here's where we're weak, here's where we're weak, here's where we're weak, let's fix this. So she's really good at pointing some of those things out. But despite being in a crazy environment, and like Mike said, with all the uncertainty and the anxiety out there, 2020 has been a great year for us so far. We've brought in 72,000 new affiliates in 2020, 72,000 new customers in 2020, 54,000 new affiliates. We've had, 300 rank ups already, and we've already done over 500,000 shipments this year so far. So it's been a great year, still 100% debt free, and just really looking forward to the future. So one of the things that, we talked about at convention was the Zwagil Foundation. And unfortunately, with COVID-19 and, you know, all of the delays in government, we were not able for a long time to get our nonprofit corporation fully set up where we could, you know, get banking done, hire people, accept donations or anything like that at all. And just last week, June 15th, 2020, we got our nonprofit officially approved by the IRS. So now that that has happened, we're able to really move things forward with our foundation. And these are just some of the categories that we're passionate about: veterans, children's nutrition, the homeless, sustainable farming. And we really want to support vulnerable children, veterans, homeless, while promoting sustainable farming and living conditions. So, you know, that's really our ultimate goal. And in the future, you guys are going to see some of these initiatives that you'll be able to participate and get involved with. So I wanted to bring this back to life because we talked about it at convention. It's important to us. And you're going to see more announcements and some news on our foundation. All right, the next announcement that we have is a new member to our marketing team. I don't know if any of you caught it on the first corporate skilled support team slide, but she's actually on this slide. But we hired a new senior vice president of marketing. Her name's Vivian Chung. She's an award-winning marketing professional. She's got 10 plus years of experience. She's been the marketing executive of the year and the female marketing executive of the year for the Stevie Awards and the CEO Awards. And she's responsible for 78 marketing awards for marketing tools in 4 years. And the last, company that she was with, she grew sales from 82 million to 1.5 billion within 5 years. She has international management experience with employees in 10 countries. So I think it was a great hire for us. We're really excited to have her on board, especially, as we go into more international markets, as we need more marketing assets. I'm really confident that she's going to be able to help take our marketing to the next level. So anything you want to add before we move on?
Just meeting her on Zoom, of course, that's how we're doing interviews nowadays. I just felt like I was talking to a woman of my own heart. She talked about her children. She talked about, flying all over the place and make it happen while still becoming this, badass businesswoman all at the same time. And I have a lot of respect for women like that. And women in general. I love adding women to our corporate staff. I may be biased. Sorry, guys. I don't know, but I do believe the future is female. Sorry, honey. But you guys just with, welcome arms, please help us, welcome Vivian into our corporate team. We're excited to have her. Absolutely.
All right. So some of the exciting awards that we've won, we wanted to share with you guys, for marketing. There's this thing called the 2019 Addy Awards, and we're proud to announce that we were actually a winning company in the 2019 Addy Awards, and it's an American advertising awards, one of the largest creative competitions. There's like 35,000 plus entries each year. So we wanted to share with you guys what some of those awards are. One was for the Hempworx magazine. We won the Bronze Award for beautiful animation and magazine design. And if you haven't seen our magazine yet, it's an amazing prospecting tool. You can go onto MyDailyChoice.com or into your back office and buy a couple of these magazines. Great to share with your team or if you're prospecting. The MDC third annual convention won the Silver Award for live events in Las Vegas. This was a historical event for us. It was the largest convention we've ever done, and really excited that the marketing was on point and we were able to win an award for it. And this slide says, "Get ready for Manifest 2020, the first of its kind, incredible virtual convention." So really, really excited to be with you guys virtually for Manifest as well. I knew this one was going to win an award. The mantra. How many times do you hear, "Wow, I love the packaging for Mantra"? Like all the time, we get that feedback. We won the Gold Award for outstanding packaging design, and man, the Mantra line just looks so good. So really happy that we won the award for this one. All right, the next announcement that we have is a new feature in the back office with Credit Wallet. So let me just quickly explain how this works. Now with Credit Wallet, you can auto load your shopping cart to be paid by your Credit Wallet funds to purchase any of your favorite products, apparel, promotional items, accessories, etc. And it's never been like this before since 2014. The way that the Credit Wallet was set up is you can deposit your commission money into the Credit Wallet, and then you can kind of buy, you know, one product or multiple products at a time, but it wasn't connected to every single product in MyDailyChoice. And there wasn't a way to, you know, go through your shopping experience and then pay, you know, through the Credit Wallet. So the way that you can use this feature is the first thing you do is you build your shopping cart, okay, like you would regularly do in your back office if you're shopping. So if you want to buy, you know, apparel, you know, a director pack, all of your different products, you load it all up into your cart first. That's step one. Step two is you go to the Credit Wallet. You have to put in your username and that you're ordering product for yourself. And then once you do that, you're going to see, as you can see in this screenshot, it's going to say load products into cart. Once you hit continue, then, you know, all of the items that are in your cart can be paid with your Credit Wallet. So now for the first time ever, you can use your Credit Wallet money to buy the apparel, accessories, all of the other things that were never available with Credit Wallet. And it's much easier to do if you just click that load button. It'll auto load it to be paid by your Credit Wallet. So hopefully you guys are excited about this feature. All right, another cool feature that we're launching is a new reporting feature in your MDC Genius app. Okay, we've been spending some time doing a total integration with the MDC Genius app and our back office. So now if you go to your MDC Genius app and at the top left, if you click that little 3-line button or whatever at the top left, it's gonna, you know, pull a little pop-up out like you can see on this screen, and you're gonna click on reports, and it's gonna pull all of the stats from your dashboard into your app. So the reason why this is important is because you won't have to log in to your back office through like a Safari or Google Chrome browser on your phone. It's right done there, connected into the app. So if you're looking at your rank, commissions, personal stats, business volume, what's on your right leg, left leg, etc., that's all done on your app now. So I mean, basically this can save you a lot of time without you, if you're on the go, if you're traveling, if you're at an event or something like that, you can just quickly look on your phone without needing to do any sort of login at all. All right, another page that we're launching, well overdue, is our new Daily Sprays marketing page. So this is going to be live on ordermysprays.com/username, whatever your username is. And it's a brand new page that marketing put together for the sprays. It's got our new Daily Sprays video on. It has you know, all of the ingredients that you can hover over each ingredient, and it'll tell you you know, which product the ingredient is present in and what it does. You can click around on each of the different sprays to learn more about them. And then anytime, you know, somebody wants to place an order after using this page, it's going to connect them right into your replicated MyDailyChoice site into the shopping cart so that it's all connected and seamless versus a different, you know, order page like we had it before. So now it's really more connected. It's updated with new marketing, looks really awesome, and really excited to, you know, get this out to you guys. All right, the next one that we've also updated is our MDC pre-enrollee page. So this is the www.lockinmyspot.com site. The way that this works is if a pre-enrollee wants to get back to the tour, okay, usually what they'd have to do is go to MyDailyChoice.com, click on login, click on pre-enrollee, put their email in the box, and you know, there's a lot of steps there, and most people don't have time to figure all of that out. So this is a really good page that you can use for people that are trying to get back to the tour. Okay, and it's a beautiful design. All they have to do is enter the email that they use to sign up as a pre-enrollee, and it'll take them right back to where they left off in the tour. All right, we also have more apparel that is coming to you guys today. So really excited to launch more apparel. There's 16 new designs for men and women. That's tank tops, t-shirts, baseball tees. You can see there's the Peace Love CBD apparel, the CBD Mom, Boss Mom, and all of that is going to be on the MyDailyChoice website today. So once again, now that you can use your credit wallet to purchase apparel with all of these new designs, you know, that we're putting out there, and as we add more promotional items, business cards, accessories, all of that, you'll be able to purchase it with your credit wallet. So it may be a good time to say, for your future commissions, you want to set a little bit of money aside in your credit wallet, and then you can use that as kind of a bank to buying your apparel and promotional items to build your business. So a lot of really cool styles that are launching today that'll be live on the website. Now, launching July 1st are new pop-up banners. Now that we have more brands than we had before, when we had these, you know, event banners, we decided to kind of do a refresh and launch all of these. So as things start to open back up and, you know, people are doing events again, these will be really good tools that you'll be able to buy. And these are going to be launching on July 1st. It'll be on the MyDailyChoice website, just like the apparel. So you'll be able to use your credit wallet if you want, or you can just purchase it regularly. And really excited to get these out to everybody, especially like when we would go to like trade shows and stuff. You remember in the beginning, we'd go to all these events. We'd always see like Hempworx banners and product banners everywhere. So it'll be really exciting to see all of the new products that we've launched reflected in some of these pop-up banners. And one more thing I want to add to, you know, for a long time, we've used third parties and external sites for our tools. You know, like we had a Hempworx gear site, we had another site, we had all these different sites, and we made a decision to bring all of that in-house. So what you're going to see is more and more items are going to be available in-house through your MyDailyChoice site and back office. We don't want to really use, you know, different sites to do this type of fulfillment for us. So we're bringing it all in-house. So it's going to take us a little bit of time to get some of the other items in, but we've already got business cards designed, completely new designs. They're beautiful. We've got promotional items and other things that are being, you know, launched as well. So you're going to see all of that added on the MyDailyChoice site. I'll let you share about this.
Yeah, just a reminder, we got our Tuesday training coming up this Tuesday. This Tuesday, I'll be interviewing super affiliate Robert Hollis. Of course, his wife is the real super affiliate, but we'll just let it slide this time. I'm going to interview Robert because he's created over 50-something millionaires in this industry. He's a veteran in the industry. He's actually been in the industry longer than Josh has been alive. We won't also mention that, but I'm excited to learn from him. I've got a lot of questions I want to ask him. For starters, how the heck did you hit super affiliate? We all want to know. So join me in that training next Tuesday at 3 p.m. The following Tuesday, you guys, I'm bringing back my mentor who we saw at convention last year. I'm going to be doing a training exclusively for MDC with the one and only Bob Proctor. As you see, the link is not filled in there yet. It's going to be hosted a little bit differently than we do our other trainings, but we will get that link out to the field and to you guys, of course, as soon as we can. The topic, though, is how to reprogram your subconscious mind, how to take control of your environment so that you can create the reality of your dreams. I feel like this is a very, very good topic that we should all be excited to learn about, especially from the man himself, Bob Proctor. So make sure you guys are there for that. This is going to be June 30th at 3 p.m. Again, it's our Tuesday training, but we're going to bring on Bob to help lead the way on this topic. I
just want to say that most companies don't have a Jenna that's doing weekly training. Like she's been interviewing these like superstars, like Eric Worre and Ray Higdon, and you did one with Fraser Brooks. You know, like every week she's bringing so much value to the field. So I just want to say, like, if I were you guys, I would be promoting these types of things to everybody in my organization. If it were me, I would make it mandatory. I would be like, hey, you have to be on these trainings because it can really unlock things for your team. So kudos to you for like taking the initiative, setting it up, always having just a superstar after superstar for the trainings. And then even when, you don't have a superstar, you completely annihilate it with the training. And there's been so much positive feedback from the field. So, if you're really loving the training, just, throw Jen some support in the chat. Let her know how much you, love the training and how much value you're getting from it. So
thank you guys. I just want to be able to bring value at no cost to you guys. That's the other thing. All of these trainers have their own books. They've got their own training. They've got their own, setup, and we're bringing this training to you guys for free. So invite your team, invite anybody you think would love to just be a fly on the wall as I interview these rock stars. So once again, Tuesday at 3 p.m. Make sure you write that down and put that in your calendar for next week and the week after.
All right. Our last, no, we got one more. So we have our next road show as well. So if you're getting value from these road shows, you definitely want to promote our Philadelphia virtual road show, July 18th, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You'll be able to, after this weekend, you'll be able to get everybody registered at mdcvirtualevent.com. I believe that the road shows have helped us create a lot of momentum in 2020. I know that the leaders are getting a lot of value out of it. They're promoting it to their whole teams. So you definitely want to, use this as an opportunity to promote the road show, get your teams registered so that they're geared up for all these announcements. But don't just use it as a team tool. Use it as a prospecting tool. That opportunity presentation in the beginning is a great way to get your new prospects acclimated with the business, the products, how everything works. And it's just a really good way to get people started. So there's no better way for them to learn the business than by attending, one of these roadshow events. So promote the next roadshow and also convention. Guys, listen, to my knowledge, I don't know of a network marketing company that has a free to attend convention. I've never seen it before where it's free to attend. We decided to do the same thing that we did with our roadshows with convention. We were collecting a lot of money to pay for convention, here in Vegas. And we decided, you know what, we're going to do this virtual. And just like our theme of value and over delivering, we decided let's make it free for everyone, all markets, doesn't matter what country they're in, doesn't matter where they are in the world. It is free to attend. All you need to do is register today. You go to MyDailyChoice.com/convention, get yourself a ticket. It's going to be live streamed. And we're really excited about some of the things we have planned. We're still going to have, our keynote speakers. And I probably shouldn't tell you this, but are you working on more?
We may have more to add.
Jen?
I'm working on my contacts, you guys.
I think we're going to have more keynotes. I don't think it's just going to be these three, but we're really excited about, the keynote speakers and some of the exciting announcements. There's going to be product launches. I'm going to be doing the State of the Union. You're going to hear from affiliate stories, testimonials, speakers, training, more exciting marketing tools to help you build your business, and so much more. You can't miss a convention. And now there's really no excuse, right? There is no, I don't have the money. That's usually a big objection that we get in network marketing because, when people have to travel, get flights, hotels, it's costly. But now there is no excuse. People have plenty of time to mark their calendar for September 18th and 19th to get ready for, our Manifest virtual convention. Anyone can come, and just really excited to put more value out there, launch new products, and just keep things really exciting in My Daily Choice. So with that said, we want to thank you guys for attending this virtual roadshow. It's been a blast. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys all have an amazing month. Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that are out there. It's my first one, so really
it's your second one.
You
had a 2-month-old last time, so you didn't really get your feet wet until this year. So he's had a full year now of being a dad.
Yeah, it's a lot different when you go through a year versus 2 months. It's still kind of new, but we're really excited. We're gonna have some friends and family over. So
and cake. But happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, and we will see you on the next roadshow. Bye, guys.
See you guys.